What is up, everybody? How we doing today? Happy Friday, TGIF. So it's 8 minutes to 8, and I've got 8 minutes left. I got to get moving. I just have found them. I had fish earlier where I have been all week. I'm a little bit outside of that radius, and the wind just shifted, and I just went 3 casts in a row with a keeper walleye, a big perch, and a little short walleye. Now that keeper was my first one of the morning. I've had 3 perch, 3 shorts, and then that one keeper. It's been a little quiet for me here. I've cycled through everything that they've been biting on these last couple days. The sun just came up, so I switched over and put the disco ball blade on, and they're immediately reacting to it. Now I don't know if it's this switch in wind or if it's just the time for them. I don't know, but I'm trying to take advantage of it. Water temp has dropped again. We had another cold night. I say cold, it was 49 when I left the dock this morning I left right around 6 a.m. By the time I got out here, found my spot, looked around a little bit, it was right about 6:45, which is the time that these fish have started biting for me this week. I haven't caught anything in the dark. Jigging out here in deeper water. I mean, I could stop short in shallow water and chuck stick baits for a few minutes in the dark, but I've been coming right out to find these fish and get an idea of where they're set up. But yeah, water temperature dropped again, another almost full degree from yesterday. It's 64.8 right now. There's one. Look at that Mag Daddy. Every perch I've caught today has been big. I just talked to my friend Terry Wicks. He's on his way out to go perching. Him and his wife got him good out here yesterday. So that dragon just measured 12 inches. That's a handful of perch. All right, we're on the clock, boys and girls. We got 5 minutes left. There's the disco ball right there. Silver on silver, and it's got that digital print silver tape on it. My blade setup, as always, that's the JT Black Rain 6'3" medium action extra fast tip. I've got it strung up with 10-pound test Cortland master braid in bright high vis yellow so I can see it. Because remember, I'm a line watcher. And listen, people do what they do. I highly encourage that line watching because it lets you know exactly when you're down there, what's going on. And then from that, I run a 2 to 2.5 foot long piece of anywhere from 15 to 20 pound test Cortland Top Secret fluorocarbon. It's nice and stiff. It acts like a rudder as your blade is falling. It keeps it from rolling over on the hooks nearly as much. It still happens, but not nearly as much. This morning the wind was out of the south-southeast. It's now switched around to the east-northeast a little bit. I think I'm going to pull my boat tonight after work, and I think tomorrow I'm going to go up to, I'm going back up to Lake Ontario and go smallmouth fishing. I talked to a guy online on Instagram, actually, Travis Manchin, Smallmouth Crush. He I saw one of his posts. He guides up here on the lake when he's not tournament fishing. And I asked him about, those fish I've been catching down in Mexico Bay and seeing down there. And in 10 foot of water or less, in that crystal clear water, they're all over the place. And he gave me an idea of a rig to use that I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm curious to get up there and try it. So we'll see what happens. We're down to 3 minutes, boys and girls. 3 minutes. 3 minutos. Yeah, these couple last cold mornings, boy, you look at me, I'm bundled up. I got multiple layers on. I'm wearing pants. It's a whole thing. And I'm going to tell you, I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people don't like the cold weather. Fall, for me, is my favorite time of year. I don't hunt nearly like I used to, but, in my younger days, in my 20s and 30s, when I wasn't guiding on the Salmon River, I was hunting. And so I got my fix of hunting and fishing in those days. And as soon as I'd have a day off, because I'd been fishing for months on end every day, as soon as I got a day off, I was either in the woods or in the swamp chasing ducks. Like I say, I don't do that nearly as much anymore, but the allure of the fall is not lost on me. It never will be. I love this time of year. October, November, December are, in my opinion, hard to beat and probably the best 3 months of the year. The only other time frame I would say like that would be April and May, for various reasons, various species, and my addiction in the old days anyways to spring turkey hunting. But yeah, and I'm already starting to see some of those pictures of these monster bucks on Facebook that people have already taken during early bow season here. Pretty impressive, amazingly impressive. I haven't started seeing any migratory. I say that because I can hear geese flying. I haven't seen any migratory flocks of birds yet. For all of you duck and goose hunters that hunt here on Oneida Lake, I'll keep you posted. I'm out here every day, so I see when they show up. We just haven't had the weather for it yet. This is going to be my last cast because I got to get moving. Today's my favorite day. I got to get to go collect a check for a job I just finished yesterday. And then I start a new one this afternoon. So this is last cast. I'm going to get out of here. I'd like a nice big fat keeper. End the day on. Right now, what are you waiting for? Sometimes you just got to talk to them. All right, well, that's it, boys and girls. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Keep your tip up.